Hey guys, welcome to my channel. So we're going to get right into it. My spirit guides have been saying all day, there's a snake in my boot, there's a snake in my boot. And last night I had a dream, there was a snake in my dream, but today they've been repeating this over and over. It is from, I don't know if you've seen Toy Story, so the animation Toy Story, and it's one of the main characters, Woody, who's a cowboy. And you basically pull the string at the back of this toy, and then that's what he says. He says, there's a snake in my boot, there's a snake in my boot. But the message today is to do with discernment. So firstly, Spirit want you to listen to your dreams, because your dreams are very significant at the moment. If you are struggling to have dream recall, to remember your dreams, I would say before you go to bed, if you write down 3 times, I want to remember my dreams when I wake up in the morning. I want to remember my dreams when I wake up in the morning. I want to remember my dreams when I wake up in the morning. And then you write down 3 times, I will be writing down my dreams in the morning. I will be writing down my dreams in the morning. I will be writing down my dreams in the morning. This I found at first helped me to have dream recall, or in times when I'm not really remembering my dreams, that always helps. You can also put like a certain crystal under your pillow that you're drawn to. I use a seer stone. It's like a dragon egg, a seer stone. I put that under my pillow, a clear quartz one. Or there are also shamanic dream pouches that you can get that have certain herbs within them that help with dream recall. They're just little pouches that are filled with herbs. If you like Google, you can probably find these on like Etsy or somewhere. But that will help you with dream recall. Also, not to eat heavily right before bed. This also helps, because otherwise your body is just focused on digestion and you're quite like heavy. So you won't get as many messages coming through from the astral realm. But I've already shuffled, and 2 of the cards that have come out today are Starborn, which has this beautiful egg, and eggs always symbolize a rebirth. So a lot of you are leveling up. You're moving into, I call the new dawn, the world that is more connected to the new paradigm. Not a paradigm that is connected to trauma or bad things having to happen and basically to get your ass in gear, to give you a kick up the arse. The new paradigm is one that is more of a cornucopia energy of abundance. So a lot of you are leveling up into your rainbow reality. And then what came out with that is the Queen. I don't know if you can see here, look here, there's a snake. So the Queen. So for a lot of you, it's the divine feminine within you that is rising. So you can be a woman or a man, but the divine feminine has been rising on the planet for quite some time now. And as it rises, it brings everyone up in consciousness. So whether you're willing, whether you're consciously doing the work or not, the blindfolds are being ripped off, the masks are coming off, the illusions are being broken, the spells are being broken, and everyone is being pulled up. And if you're choosing to remain the same, then you are going to fall, because where there is ascension, there is descension. I've said this in numerous videos. So but a lot of people, you are being pulled up by your ancestors. So some of you haven't even been given a choice. Their ancestors are like, right, let's go. You're not fading this bloodline. We are moving on up. And that's where it hurts, when you're kind of not going with the flow, when you're kind of going against the grain. It will hurt as God takes the blindfold off and you're being pulled up. But most of you are willingly going on up, leveling up, moving up in frequency. And you do need to be careful when that is happening, for people from your past who didn't have ill intentions then coming back in the future just to test you and see if they can still maybe stab you in the back or do you wrong. Like I feel for a lot of people from the past who are going to come back in, their intention hasn't changed. And this is a test for you. This is initiation. There's also new people around you that will be coming into your life. Your spirit guides want you to have discernment. Like, who are these people? What is their intention for you? Majority of them, because you are moving up in frequency, their intention is going to be coming from the heart. But for some people, they have like it's like a sneaky energy. I mean, we all know what a snake means when you call someone a snake. There's someone that's gone behind your back and done something. And I'm getting like an idea, so be careful with who you're telling your ideas to, because it might be an idea that somebody steals, or they take your idea and they run with it. And then it puts you in an awkward situation, because now you can't really use the idea. It will look like you're copying them. Or you have to completely rebrand yourself. Someone is going to have to completely rebrand themselves. So be careful who you're telling your ideas to. Keep things to yourself. And those people that you know wholeheartedly that you can trust, only share it with them. Otherwise, keep things very much close to your chest. What else, Spirit, do the collective need to hear right now? For some of you, this might be a woman. Who's a bit snaky, because we had the Queen card, so it could be a woman, or if it is a man, we have a very effeminate energy. This deck is extremely hard to shuffle. If you can see, it's like a circle deck. What do the collective need to hear right now, Spirit? What do the collective need to hear right now? Thank you. We have the Orphan. Look again, it's the snake. The Orphan, and the flower came up in the last card as well. So maybe you're seeing a lot of flowers. I feel like some of you are going to be seeing flowers that were a favourite flower of someone that has passed away, that is now on the other side. And this is them speaking to you because they're trying to get your attention, because they want to protect you from this snaky energy. The snaky energy as well, it might not always be a person. Sometimes it can be in the astral realm. It can be an energy. So it can be like a darker energy that's kind of got its eye on you because it can see that you are moving on up. If that's the case, you need to be making sure that you are venerating your ancestors, that you are praying, that you are working on that spiritual protection. So I always advise, if you don't have an ancestral altar in your home, have one in your home, a place you can physically sit and speak with and connect to your ancestors and pray to. You may also be seeing snakes. This person could have a snake tattoo, or you might just be seeing snake tattoos everywhere. It could also be family, that you may have always felt like a black sheep in your family, like you didn't fit in and you were kind of always alone. So this this discernment you need to be having needs to be had around your family. What else, Spirit, do the collective need to hear right now? And your spiritual court want you to know that you are never alone. They always say this, you are never alone. There are always spirits around us. We are never alone, even if you physically feel like you're alone and no one's around you. What do the collective need to hear right now, Spirit? Some of you need to remember to cleanse, to like sage or use Palo Santo. You haven't been doing it as much, and you need to get back in that habit of cleansing your space, of cleansing yourself. And you can do this when you're in the shower as well. You can use water. Water is an extremely powerful element, especially when it comes to cleansing. So you can be in the shower. You can just imagine as the water is going from your head to your toes, that it's just washing away any energetic crap. Almost said crack. Maybe this is a family member who has an addiction issue, or this is somebody around you who has an issue, addiction, especially to drugs. Could be crack. You need to be wary of this person and keep them at arm's length. I would say cut them out of your life, but if you can't do that, you keep them at arm's length. What does the collective need to hear right now, Spirit? A few more cards from this deck, please. And also the egg energy is coming through strongly, so you may be seeing eggs everywhere. And we have the shadow. Yeah, so this is the darker energy that's been lurking. I'm not getting that this is shadow work. Normally I would say it's the shadow work that you've been doing, but this is the dark energy that's been lurking, and it's drawn to your light. Very attracted to your light. And this message isn't to cause fear, because obviously you're moving on up in frequency. You're getting closer and closer to your higher self, to God, to your cornucopia. It's just giving you a heads up to make sure that you're really trusting your gut, your intuition, and your discernment, and you are staying prayed up. You are protected, but you want to reaffirm that you are protected. And then we have the comic. So this could be someone around you who's like a bit of a clown, you know, like the class clown. There could have been that kind of person. If it's not family, it could be that you've known this person since childhood, but they were always a bit of a class clown. And that's the kind of energy that they've chosen to stay in that clown energy. They need to grow up, basically. They're being asked to grow up. They're not grown up. You were asked to grow up. You have grown up. And they don't like this. They thought you would always stay with them. You see that the cat has, it looks like they have like a little tear. So they're upset about the fact that you are leveling up. They thought you would always stay the same, stay in the vibration that they are, but you are vibrating up out of their life. And they don't like this. Then we have the unseen. So what is unseen is being brought right into your clear vision. So you're being shown this, and I think the majority of you are being shown this through dreams. Like you already know who this person is. People can't hide who they are. You always see who people are, and the more you see yourself, and if you're someone of a high frequency and you're moving up, then you see yourself, right? Because you've gone to the depths within yourself. You face the demons within yourself. So these masks that people are coming to you with, they're bullshit because you can see right through them. So you need to make sure that you're acting on your intuition straight away. As soon as your intuition tells you something, gives you a message, you need to be acting on that straight away. Let's see what's at the bottom of the deck. And trust your third eye. Trust the visions you're having. Trust your dreams, because they are, even if they're however crazy they are the truth. And you are right on the money, I'm hearing. You're right on the money. And in the back of the deck, look, it's the snake energy again. We got the riddle. So maybe this is going on for some time with you and this person. And this is you now solving the riddle. Because I'm seeing like puzzle. I'm seeing you putting all together all the pieces. So you see the clear picture. You see the bigger picture. You're seeing from the eagle eye. The bird's eye view. And you've now got this riddle figured out. Yeah, and then we have at the top, is it Thanatos? But it looks like a web. So this person, or these darker energies, were trying to get you stuck in a web. We're trying to trap you in this web. But you saw the web from a mile off. Like I'm seeing like a web, like this huge web. It's like kind of blocking the end of a dark alley, end of a dark street. And you started to walk down and you've seen it and you've been like, yeah, nope, I'm not walking down there. And you've turned around and you've gone another way. So you've seen it from a mile off. But these person is still going to try. They're still going to attempt to get you stuck. They're still going to attempt to keep you in a lower energy. Let's get some messages from this deck. What do the collective need to hear right now, Spirit? Thank you. We have the blade. Archangel Michael, the sword energy. Sword of truth. So ask Archangel Michael to come around you at present. Ask him to wrap you in his ethereal wings. Ask him to protect you with his blue ray light. Know and affirm that you are protected and also respected. I'm hearing respected. You are protected and you are respected. You need to keep reaffirming it. Do it in the morning as soon as you wake up, and you do it before bed. The sorcerer. Yeah, so this could be that darker energy that was kind of trying to trick you and spiritually throw like evil eye your way. But again, you are protected, so it isn't working. Or this could be you, that you hold that high priestess energy, that you hold that queen energy, you hold that king energy, and you see things before they happen. A lot of your third eyes and clairvoyance are really coming on board in the collective recently. We have the spiral. Yeah, so you're spiraling on up. But there are also people around you who are spiraling on down. So you're moving on up to calmer shores. You're hearing calmer shores, and they're kind of going down. And it's like these are like thorns. And when they're falling, they're getting like torn apart by thorns. And for some reason, they see this as your fault. All you were doing is working on yourself and getting closer to your higher self and God and moving up in frequency. And they're choosing to fall through their own actions, through their own decisions. But they're blaming you and they're blaming the people around them. So this is someone who doesn't like to take accountability and responsibility, which is a given for people who are falling, who are spiraling down. I mean, half the time they can't even see that they've done wrong, or they don't want to see it. It's like a repression, or just turning the blind eye. And we have the wind. So your ancestors are around you strongly. They're protecting you, and they're speaking to you through the wind, through the air element. Are heavily speaking to you through your dreams. You might be having dreams that you're flying, or you might be having dreams that you're just moving on up. So you could be walking up a staircase, you could be going in a lift, you could be in a plane, but it's dreams where you're moving on up. And you may be seeing passed over loved ones in these dreams as well. And we have the lower world, yeah. So this is the darker energy that was trying to get its grip on you, and it didn't. You managed to move on up. And you see here in the lower world, there is still that stream of light. There's that stream of hope. So these snakes that are around you have the potential to change their ways and get closer to their higher self and get closer to God. But that's on them. You can't carry people on your back. People need to be doing the work as well, so that's on them. So I'm hearing not biting off more than you can chew. So don't take on other people's problems. If people come into your door with their problems, you have to respectfully tell them like they need to leave, they're not welcome here, and neither is their stuff, and you give them back their baggage. We have Pachamama. I'm not sure what this means, but again, this is giving like Empress energy. It's also drawn to the red here, and the red is connected to the root chakra. So maybe you're coming into that financial stability, and there's people around you who can see this, and they want someone like reaching out their hand. And I'm hearing that your blessings are your blessings. If you want to share something with someone, that's up to you. But your blessings are your blessings. You don't have to. What else, Spirit? I'm hearing meal tickets, and maybe people were seeing you as a meal ticket. They were like, oh, this person's always going to be successful. I'm going to wait around for them to be successful and kind of leech on and be a parasite. And your ancestors and God are like, absolutely not. And is removing these people from around you, from your life. Or they want you to, which is why the snake energy is coming through, which is why you're being warned. They want you to set the boundaries. They want you to stand up tall and shake these people off your back. We have the gatherer, which is connected to the hunter energy, to the abundance. It's also the pumpkin here. I always see pumpkins as connected to the eclipse. So what's happening right now, this is to do with the eclipse. And the eclipse energy can kind of hover around for a good 6 months. So for a lot of you, the eclipse, because the eclipse energy asks you to go inward. It pulls you inward and asks you to dig deep within yourself and unearth what needs to be unearthed. It asks you to basically to make sure there's no illusions within you. Any delusion that you're in, you need to get yourself up out of that delusion. So this delusion might have been to these people that are around you that you know are snaky and don't have good intentions towards you. So why are they there? The next we have is the circle. Again, look, it's the hands. I keep seeing like hands, people trying to reach out and grab what's yours. And your ancestors are like, absolutely not. There's a barrier, there's a block, so it's not going to happen. But you do still need to have the discernment, and you still need to see it. And we have thunder, which is like the necessary destruction. It's like the Tower card in tarot. So this isn't happening to you, it's happening for you. And remember, when people are removed from your life, that God will bring in more of your soul tribe, more like-minded people. More people who are on your wavelength and their intentions are pure. I made my own like affirmations deck. It's got like quotes and things on, so I'm just going to get a message for you guys from here. What do the collective need to hear right now, Spirit? What do the collective need to hear right now, Spirit? We have breakthrough, the pot of gold at the end of the rainbow. Yeah, so many of you, like I said, you are entering your cornucopia age, your main character chapter. And there are people around you who want to go where you're going with you, but they're not at that level of the main character yet. And some of them are they don't feel like very nice people. So God doesn't want them going where you're going. They haven't done the work yet, and they need to do that. Let's get one more. What do the collective need to hear right now, Spirit? It says, don't give in to greed, act from the heart, moral compass, right from wrong. Yeah, I feel like this is a message for those snaky people, those snaky energies. They have their own moral compass and they need to be following it. Yeah, and it's saying, I'm drawn to the don't give in to greed. So this is like greedy people. Again, I'm seeing the hands again. So again, if you wanna share any blessings that come to you, do so. But do be aware that not everyone is deserving. And especially when it comes to money, like if you're giving people money that is coming to you, especially if it's that person that has like the drug addiction, what do you think they're going to spend it on? Like it's just going to be wasted. Because you have to, when you're moving on up in frequency, you also see value in different things. And this person, it feels like they don't see value, or they don't share the same values as you. Is that it, Spirit? Yeah, at the bottom of the deck we have God's Watch, Divine Time, Green Light, all systems go. So you're getting the green light now. You are well on your way to your abundant era. You need to trust and believe, and don't allow people to take the piss. Now that is all the messages that are coming through. If you did want a personal reading with me, all the information will be in the description below.